Hello, World of Tank Blitzers, it's a Littlefinger. Hey, thought you guys would be interested in talking about the Kunze Panzer, which is the free tank, potentially, that you can get out of the Strength-O-Meter event that we discussed yesterday, where you try to do as much damage as you can in 10 consecutive battles, having to average about 2,450 damage per battle in order to get the tank for free, which I imagine is going to leave a lot of people needing to spend a little bit of gold to get it towards the end. And really after day one at 8,000 gold, you know, that fits into a little bit higher, more like a tier 8 premium tank. So work the 7 days and that number is going to certainly come on down, and I think it's going to be a worthy addition to your tank arsenal. As we watch this game that I pulled off of blitzstars.com, currently the highest damage battle in this tank. Now, what do we know about it? Well, it's a German tier 7 light tank, and I gotta tell you that you know, this is kind of one of my favorite classes of tank. If you look at the lineup, the M41D, the SP1C, T71, the Bulldog, the LTTB, the Type 62, there's so many good tanks in this class, and I think this one is going to fit right in there. So damage per minute is a little bit low, and what you've noticed here, decent HE pen, but as far as the AP goes, you've got 160 pen with 225 alpha. So this is going to be the highest damaging tank in this category of tanks that I just mentioned, in line there with the SP1C. Most of the other tanks sit at 160 to 200, which this means that your reload is going to be a little bit longer, which is fine with me for a light tank, because it means then that you don't have to be exposed as frequently. And as a light tank, you know, the armor's not good, and chances of bouncing shots coming your way is low. So 90mm gun with a shell velocity of 805, that might be the biggest complaint I see about this tank. As you look at some of the other tanks in the 1200 to 1000 range, means sniping is not going to be as easy in this tank, hitting moving objects. But what you notice in this game, just a great job here of using these dead tanks as a shield and pumping out the damage. It's 4-on-4 with 2600 damage done already. Need to get the Emil out when the Yo comes in there. 3-on-3 now, and this Yo is obviously very healthy. And he spots up the VK, and a good move here to get away from the Yo and take away that VK, who could, you know, potentially do a little bit of damage from the distance, sniping shots off. So gets the VK out, making this 2-on-2. And going to focus here on the Yo, as it's the only Annihilator left on the enemy team up there. And oh gosh, look, he's got a lot of health left. So one more shot in here should finish the Yo. Aim time 1.9, dispersion 0.326. Right in line with the rest of those tanks that I mentioned, and here comes the Annihilator. Not looking good as potential to pull this out. Annihilator essentially one shot or 3 shots, you know, but he's now missed, and that was a critical one. I think that hit the gun on the Tiger. Might make the difference here in this game as we are approaching 4K. He's going to have to make him miss all 3 shots here. Can he do it? Speed on the tank is 70 kilometers per hour. And the armor 63 mil on the turret as he's unable to get behind the tank there, but 4,347 damage. And, you know, only the LTTB compares to that turret armor. And look at this, 4,300 damage, 82,000, 4 kills. Really nice battle there. And let's go ahead and switch on over to help. I'm a bug. Um, This guy gets all the tanks early, gets all those ace masteries early, so let's see what he can do here on mines. Bottom tier, looking at their lineup, they really don't have any fast tanks that are going to beat him to the mine, so he should be able to get there. T-4485 is a little bit sluggish, medium, Shark, heavy, IS-3, Emil, definitely not. So should be able to safely get into the mine, and you know, if you can hold the hill here, chances are you're gonna win the battle. So as suspected, the T-4485 is not close, but it does get a shot in. Has to watch out for the Yo behind him, and hope that his team comes and keeps the Reds there from pushing the hill, and then he can be selective at pushing down. So get a good idea of the accuracy and pen abilities on this tank from this game. But you know, going back to talking about the turret armor, 65 on the front, 53 on the sides. When you look at the M41D, the SP1C, the T71, you know, they're all talking in the 10 to 25 range. So yeah, while you do have more armor than those tanks, you know, 53 on the sides is still HE material for most tanks, certainly all TDs at that tier. 40, 30, 20 on the hull. So this looks like a really decent, and I call it a free tank. I think most of you are going to have to spend a little bit of gold to get it, but you know, like I said, I love the tier. I love the light tanks. They're so much more versatile in being able to get around and control maps. And as you can see, one of the first tanks that I've noticed has the attachment on the top there that lights up when you hit another tank. Being selective. There we go, we get a smiley face there. So help, I'm a bug has all the bells and whistles in the game for sure. And I appreciate him sending in this video just so we can share with you guys, you know, how this tank is going to play. Although I must say, not a very exciting game so far. This is control of the mines hill. Oh no, he's pulled out and the ISU was staring at him. Not sure, he only did 350 damage, so must have been an HE shot that went into the tracks and splash damaged or something, but that was a misfortunate pullout there. So they are down a tank, but still have control of the mines. Now that he knows that the TD is back there, he should be able to, yeah, rotate back around here and potentially get some shots into that ISU now. 10 degrees of gun depression, like I said before, makes this very versatile tank. Shark is backing up. The ISU is probably still looking at him, yeah. Best not to pull here. Wait for your team to come on over. Finish this guy off. Should be the Yo. See? Yep, the Yo's up there. Alright, so now it is the Shark. He should be able to finish him off with a single shot. And now they're up a tank. $2,500 damage done. Certainly not as much damage as the last game. Resetting camo and pulling around. Blind shot into the bush. The team here are focusing on, is that the other yo from the other team? A lot of yos out there. Alright, now he's got the last guy spotted up. Gets the kill shot. Nope, not in time for the T-44-85. So 3 kills, 2,700 damage. Early adopter of the tank, paying gold, getting the ace mastery. So yeah, looks to me like this is going to be a pretty fun little tank. Thought you'd enjoy just seeing a few gameplays on it. And of course, guys, have fun out there. Stay safe, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.